Hey Rodney, hi Pep. My name is Linus, and in my group I'm the game explainer. I'm the one who explains almost all the games, and I thought I'd just do a quick rundown of my approach because I think it works pretty well, and maybe there's something for you guys. First is know your game. First I try really to know my game, read through the rules several times if necessary, make notes or put some little post-its in there. I very often set up the game on the table just for myself, simulate some turns, and I just need to know how everything fits together. Second preparation part is find a good running order. I think a good running order for explaining the rules or writing rules is crucial. This is the most important part for me. If I ever have to go back and say, okay, sorry, I forgot to tell you this like 5 minutes ago, then I did something wrong. I had the wrong running order. So I try to come up with a running order and try to figure out which parts of the rules I can leave away and explain later during the game. There are games where you have to explain just everything up front. There's no way around it, but there are a lot of games where you can explain like a third of the game. If I know we're going to play a game, I make sure everything is set up when my guys arrive. So I set up the gaming board, everyone has his own pieces, so we are just ready to go. If not, if it's a spontaneous decision, I make sure everything is well organized in the box. I usually have plain old boxes. I have little baggies with all the player pieces, like the blue pieces here, the green pieces here, the yellow pieces here. So this doesn't take up a lot of time. Then I spend like 2 or 3 sentences talking about who are we, where are we, what are we trying to achieve and why. That's usually enough, like 4 sentences or 3. Then I talk about the goal. Definitely mention the game goal. This is not always possible, like if you're playing Robinson Crusoe, something with scenarios and haven't even picked the scenario, but I still mention there is a goal, I cannot tell you now, we'll figure out later, so they know I thought about it and they don't have to ask during the explanation. Then I go through the explanation as I prepared it before, like in the running order I wanted to have it. If it's a more complex game, after the first chunk of rules, like after the first bit or first phase, whatever, maybe just ask them, is this okay? You're still following here? Any questions? Can we proceed to the next part? I think that is important. It's also important to look into the phases every now and then. And if some player is there with a big question mark in his face, like looking puzzled, just address him and say, everything's okay? You're still following? Do I have to repeat something? I don't want everyone to get lost there. Then I continue up to the point where I think everything that needs to be explained up front is explained. But I ask my players, I say, okay, this is all the main rules. You need to know everything else I can explain during the game. Is that okay for you? Is there anything else you want to know up front? Yeah, and if they're fine with it, if there's no questions left, we start and have a lot of fun. Okay, thanks. See you next time. Bye.